Well, welcome to the call tonight. This is Bob McMahon at DataMax, and tonight we have a little something different. We're going to talk a little bit about mortgage note brokers. I had a client call me this morning, and she is interested in that business. She was actually in this business before, and she got taken out of the business. She's back now. She wants to get into the business again. And I think it's really, it's one of those situations, where we see so much inflation now. So many people are looking for some kind of passive income that they can generate from some kind of a home business. Everybody's looking for multiple income streams. And this is a good business, a mortgage note business. And she had asked me about it. And I said, yeah, we've got several different templates and so on for mortgage note brokers. We have cash flow brokers, mortgage note brokers, and of course we have factoring and things like that. So she was asking me some questions about it, and I said, I need to put up a video on this anyway. So I said, just give me till tonight. I'll go ahead and put up a video. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to put up a little video on mortgage note broker websites at DataMax. So with that, I will tell you right here in the video here that you can see we are at DataMax, datamaxmarketing.com. And right here, you go up to the menu and you'll see something called the big list. We have a list of home businesses that we do all types of websites for. Some of them are in templates and some of them are custom, but we do all types of small business enterprise websites like this. But if you go to page 4, here we get to mobile nail salon. That looks like a fun business. I don't think I've never done one of those, I don't think. But here, mortgage note broker right here. Okay, this is a very, very popular business. And we'll take a look at this. Right here, I can go to the websites, but I'm going to show you something else first. Kind of interesting. This is actually an article on mortgage note broker. Okay. Now, if you don't know a lot about mortgage note brokering, it's really, like I said, it's very, very popular. There's a lot of information out there tonight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it too, as a matter of fact. But this tells you a little bit about it. But this is in a new magazine that we're doing for DataMax. And some of you may be familiar with the magazine we have for factoring brokers, because that's very, very popular. But this is a new magazine, and it's just about to come out. I'd say it'd probably be out within the week. And this is a magazine for business opportunities and business opportunity websites. Here again, you have a complete list of over 100 different business opportunities, but here we go into the opportunities more in depth, and we can show you what you can do with websites and so on. In this case, it's just about, it'd probably be another week and it'll be done. We've got a lot of great articles in here, all types of businesses and how you get started in them. But here we do have this an article here for that mortgage note broker business. So it tells you something about the business here. And when you take a look at like the back end of this magazine, you're going to see a lot of additional information on how to set this up. Like I said, it'll be out in about another week or so. But a lot of those, all of these opportunities, we're going to see a lot more information on it. In this case, though, we're going to go take a look at the websites. And one of the things you need when you get into this business is a website for sure. And if I come down right here and click on websites, it will give you a link to DataMax mortgage note broker websites. This is the mortgage note. Again, we have cash flow brokers, and then we have something called super sites for cash flow brokers, factoring brokers, and these are very professional types of businesses, but you can definitely do them from home. So this is a mortgage note broker. And yeah, I've got a little I got a little sale going on. That's why I got that call this morning from this lady. There's a little sale going on these, but these are very inexpensive websites. These are even on regular basis. They're only $99.95, so they're very, very inexpensive right now. Right now for Easter, they're $50. But these websites are really nice little websites. We'll take a look at one right here. Okay, we've got a lot of animation and so on. These are great little websites, and what they're here for is this is a business where individual brokers will. You've got people that buy or that have private mortgages. They sold their house, the buyer couldn't get financing at a bank, so they held back the mortgage. In other words, they held the bank or held the mortgage for them for some number of years, 5 years or 10 years or whatever. And now they want to get rid of that mortgage. They want to get the money out finally. So they use a broker, a mortgage note broker that has connections to the buyers of private mortgages. And they will then make a fee, make a commission by matching up that mortgage note holder with one of the buyers. So they use this kind of a website. Now, and this is a real interesting website. It's one of the things you do when you're a mortgage note broker. One of the things you always want to get is a quote. People will want a quote. Can you give me a quote on my $100,000 mortgage? What will you pay me for it, and so on? So they have to get a quote, and of course that's a big piece of the business. Now, if you go down here, we also have video on all of these websites, and
Are you the holder of one or more private mortgage notes, and now you find yourself in need of a lump sum cash out? Private mortgage notes are excellent investments for most, but occasionally financial circumstances can change. You may need to sell your notes and are seeking to learn more about your selling options.
so I'll go and turn him off. You can listen to him at another time, but it's a great tool, because what this guy does is he gives away a handbook, and this is a lead generator, and it's a very, very, very good lead generator. Whenever you purchase one of these websites from DataMax, you have that book as part of your offer, and I'll show you exactly how it works. And when he's done,
So if the time has come to seek an immediate lump sum of cash for your note, contact us today for a complimentary free quotation. To explore more and learn exactly how selling your note works and your options, just request our free note holder handbook. Click the button below.
so you click the button below, and that'll take you to the contact page where you can go ahead and fill out this little form to get this booklet, the Note Holders Handbook. Now, the deal with this is that most people that would request that booklet are note holders. They're interested in selling the note. And we looked at this a long time ago to how we create some kind of an offer that we can get all of these people with these kind of notes that are looking to sell it as good leads. And the way we looked at this was there's a lot of these websites out there, because like I said, this is a very, very popular home business. So when I took a look at the websites, we did these for years and years. We always noticed everybody wanted this big form over here that has all of the information on the note, so they can then take that form and take it to one of their institutional buyers and get a quote. But what we noticed was when we use one of those long forms, people that have to put in all of that information wouldn't have all that information to actually put it in. So what they did was they abandoned the form, and the broker then didn't get the lead. So what we've done for some years now, we make this a much shorter form. And basically the way it works is, if I'll put this in real quick. I'll go ahead and fill a little bit of this out. I don't have to do, I'll put an email in here, bob@babo.com. Okay, that should be enough. And once he goes and has and fills out this form, he has to give us the contact information. Have to fill out something in the phone and have to fill out something in the email. Okay. Then once he gets what he can do here, if he gives us some more information, then he's gonna give us this last submit. And now we have a lead so that we can now call him. It takes him to the confirmation and he can download his free booklet. It's a nice little booklet. I think it's 12 pages on this one, is it? Yeah, 10-page booklet. And it tells him all about selling the notes and why they're priced what they are and so on and so forth. It's a nice little booklet. And he's got a worksheet here. Once he has gone this far, he can download then the PDF. And there's his mortgage note worksheet. Okay. Now you as the broker, once you see this coming in, you're going to want to be able to call him and say, I see you came into my website and I saw that you downloaded a booklet, and what kind of notes do you have? What do you have notes on? And of course, that at that point in time, your note holder will tell you, yeah, I've got a residential, or I've got a duplex or something like that, a multifamily, or I've got some commercial or something like that. And then now you've got him on the phone, you can get all the details you need about the note. You see, so this is how that works, and it works really, really, really well. And then, of course, once you get the information on the note, you take it to one of your institutional buyers, and then they'll get a quote, and then you as the broker will reduce that quote by the amount of your commission, and you set that yourself, and then you tender that quotation to the note holder, and that's that business. It's very, very simple. It's a very, very simple business. It's a good business. It's not easy. The notes don't fall out of trees, but it's a very, very good business. So this is the basics of this particular website. Now, we also do something else for our brokers. We noticed over the years that we always put a blog as part of the website, and nobody used it. And it's very important that you blog, and no matter what kind of business you have today, you need to learn how to blog a little bit, because that's how you put articles and so on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn, and people and Google will crawl those. Anytime you do any kind of a blog, Google will crawl that blog and they index it. And anybody, if you put something in a blog that has of interest to people and they go looking for it on Google, your blog may come up. See, so we go ahead and we give you, go over here to the articles, we give you 3 articles as it kind of an idea, so you can see an idea how you can make one of these. They're very, very simple to do, but you need these as an example. So here we've got an article. What is an owner finance mortgage note? And you can click on this and it gives you the actual article, or the actual blog rather. You see? So we give you 3 to start with, but it shows you how to do it. And at DataMax also, we've got additional information on how you blog. It's really simple. This is what they call a featured image. And one thing about websites and blogging especially is the featured image is a big deal. So you always have to have some kind of a featured image. Okay. So that's kind of the basics of it. Go back to home here. Okay, so these websites are very, very functional. They're very inexpensive. Getting into the mortgage note business is very inexpensive, and we actually have some training for mortgage note brokers. Oh, something else I'm going to tell you. When you get into one of the things that one of the one of the things we also noticed by looking at the brokers and the websites, when you go to the articles, a big part of blogging is affiliate marketing. Whenever you do a blog and you've got an article, you always have the ability to link to an affiliate where you can make some money. You can actually make some money. Let me take a look. Let's go back here, for example, because this is, let's take a look here. You remember this article that I did here for the magazine? If you were to go down here and look at this article, you're going to see that what is needed to enter this business. Okay. Well, one of the things that's needed to enter this business is financial calculator, and we recommend an HP 10B2. Well, could I make some money off of that? Well, sure. If I go to, let's see, let's go to, I'm going to go to Amazon. So here I am at Amazon, and I am an Amazon affiliate. So because I do this all the time. If I go look at financial calculator, and here HP 10B2, okay, and 33.75. Okay, now if somebody buys that because they came from my website, I get a commission. Okay, so how hard is that to do? You're not going to believe how easy this is. I can take a look at this calculator. It is an Amazon choice. It's what they get more people to buy this one than almost anything. How do I do this? Well, I normally will get a picture of it, but I'm going to show you how to do that without it. If I just go over here, you notice I've got my pointer and I go right up here, and you can see text, image, and text and image. I usually just do the text right here and I make my own pictures, but I could get a picture here as well. But I'm just going to do the text. And you see when I click on it, it gives me a link. This is the link. So I just make a copy. Now I go back to this article and I go right here to where the calculator is right there. And I link that. Oops, I got to do this. I'm sorry. I got to edit this. So I have to go to this in edit mode. And I come back here to the calculator. I link it. And I save it. Now, if somebody, let's go back to the view here. Now I've got my article back up. Somebody comes up here and they read my article and say, yeah, this is really neat. I'm going to get involved in this. And what's this calculator he wanted? And see, oh, he's got a link on here. I didn't save it. Ah, gee. Let me go back here and save this. I did this and I didn't save it. Let me go back. I'm going to link it. I always set this up so that it opens in a new window. Go ahead and do that. I have to go over here and update it and save that article. Now it will have the link in it. And I go back and take a look at that article. So somebody is reading this article, whether it's a blog or whatever, this is an actual article. So he'll come down here and he'll come to that link and say, ooh, it's linked. So he'll click on it. It takes it right to Amazon. He buys that and he pays for it, but I get a commission. Now, the interesting thing, Amazon is really, I mean, it's so easy. Everybody buys everything off Amazon. It's so easy to do this if you become an Amazon associate. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. When you go back to that magazine, there's so many businesses that you can use Amazon, or almost anybody. There's all kinds of corporations now. Everybody that has affiliates programs where you do this type of an arrangement with the manufacturer, and you get a commission. Okay, so here I would get a commission. Okay, and the thing about Amazon is, well, the guy comes in here, he buys this calculator. He says, oh, you know what? My nephew or my grandson is going to have a birthday coming up. I wanted to get him something, so he'll go look around for some toys or something for him, and maybe he'll see something else like a tool while he's here. Well, not only do I get the commission on the calculator, but I get the commission on anything that he buys on Amazon over the next 24 hours. That's called a cookie. The cookie lasts 24 hours. Anything he buys, I get paid on. Okay. And Amazon is not a big commission, but you get $20 here, $15 there, $20, $25. Before you know it, you're actually getting a business. And I'll show you a little bit about that in a minute, but it's really a good deal. You always want to look at, in today's economy, you always want to look at the opportunity to get into affiliate marketing, some kind of an affiliate arrangement. Okay, so that's how that works. That's exactly how that works. Let's get back over here. Okay, so anyway, that's what the websites look like. And let's go back here. Okay, if you're going to pick out, I think we've got a couple of other videos that show you how to do this through DataMax. But once you go here, you pick out the website that you want. It's very, very easy. Oh, I tell you one more thing I wanted to show you. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at this. I always tell everybody these websites are made with something called Elementor. It's a program. It's an app. And it gives you the ability to really build websites and do anything with these websites. But for example, let's say we've got mortgage note brokers tend to get very involved in other areas of the business of real estate. They may own some of their real estate. They may do fix and flips. They may do real estate wholesaling. They can buy their own properties. So they may want to actually show properties on their website. And they say, well, do I need another website? Well, absolutely not. It's very, very easy to do. It's so easy to make a page with a website like this. If you go to, I'm already logged in here. So let's go over here. And there's lots of other businesses that are related to real estate and mortgage notes, but let's go ahead. We're going to create a page. Here's all pages. I'm going to create a new page, add a new page. And let's just call it, real estate. We'll name that page real estate. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead, edit it with Elementor. Okay, now it's just a white page, but because you've already built this website, you've got some benefits. For example, I would want to put a nice, what they call hero image up here at the top. Well, I could build it from scratch, or with Elementor, I can go over to my templates. I already have that right down here. I call it page hero. I insert it. Now I have that normal header for the page right here. And if I want, now I want to build something. Let's say I wanted to build, let's say I've got some property and I'd like to be able to show that on my website as well. Well, it's really very easy. Maybe I would take something like this. Let's go ahead and do this. And I've got some property in here. I've just made 2 boxes here. Okay, so I can go over here to Elementor and have all my tabs over here. I am going to drag and drop. I will take an image, drag it right over here. And let's see, I'm going to put some other pictures. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show a picture of a house, and then I'm going to show the little rooms over here. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a basic gallery. So I can bring that over here, drag it and let it go. Now it's in there. Okay. So I've already got some images in here. So if I want to do an image, for example, let's say I want to do the house. Just click on that. I'll go ahead and drag my image. I already have this in there, this house. There it is. I put the house in. Now, if I want to put some images of the rooms, for example, I'll just go over here and edit this. I'll just point my little pointer right here on that little pencil. And I will then take these other images, these 4, and I'll create a little gallery. Okay, now they're in there, and I have all kinds of tools over here. For example, these are a little small. I'm going to make them a little larger, about 300 pixels. Give them a little spacing. There. Okay, so now I've got pictures of the kitchen, and I've got pictures for the living room and the bathroom and so on. I've got nice spacing, and I can change all that. I can make the spacing a little bit smaller, larger. I can take, let's give it a little nice little border here. Let's kind of take this a radius here. Take those pictures and nice little edges there. Okay. So now I've got the house and I've got some rooms, and now let's go ahead and make like a little heading here and say, okay, this is the house on 22-5 Main Street. And I can go ahead and change that. Let's change the color here. Let's go ahead and change this. This is a standard color I've been using on this site, so I'm going to leave that there. And I can make that a little bit larger or smaller. Let's go ahead and make it like that large. And this Main Street in, we'll say it's Philadelphia. And let's give it a zip. Okay. Now here, when you get in like topography and so on, I tell all the brokers, you've got with Elementor, you have complete control on this website. You can do anything that you want. There's so many tools over here. We're going to do some more videos on some of the tools, but it's so easy to use. We, over the years, when our brokers wanted to make a little change or something, they would always call us. This thing makes it so easy. There's no reason for you to call us or to spend any money, because it's so easy to do. In topography, for example, when I take a look at the options that I have for the actual text, I've got, when you take a look at all the texts I've got here, there's no limit to what you can do with it. Then if I want to then put a little text underneath here, then I can put information about more information on this house, what a great house it is and what you should have. Great house. And great for kids. Okay, and there, and again, I can go over to my text and I can make that bigger so you can see it. And I can fill that out. I could spell like probably much better. Yeah, a little bit better. And you can fill something like that out. But this gives you an idea how you can take almost anything. If you want to get, you take a note broker business, which is a great business, great financial, lots of professionalism, but you can add so much to it so that you have a larger and larger and larger business going all the time. When you take something like this, if I've got another house, maybe I've got 4 or 5 different houses. Well, I could take something like this and I could just duplicate. I've got another one here. I'm getting some new pictures and so on for a different house. I can space that out a little bit. Put some margin in there, move it down. If I wanted to say, well, this is Philadelphia, but this one is in New Orleans or something like that, and I want to put another text in there, I can just go right up here. I can grab another heading, put it in here. Center that. Go ahead and use that same color. And of course, I can move that anytime I want. Very, very simple. It's so simple. Again, I really wasn't going to get into this, but it's so simple. I had this young lady this morning was asking about this, and she was asking about exactly doing this. I was going to show her tonight because she does have properties that she also wants to feature on her website. So I said, sure, we can do that. So simple, you see, so simple. Yeah. So that's how you do that. So simple. So so you see with these types of Elementor websites, and like with DataMax, most of our websites we do these websites for like $100. And of course, we do the hosting for you, and we do the hosting for, we get the domain for you, and so on and so forth. But it's really inexpensive. Once you decide the type of home business or home enterprise that you want to get involved in, one of the things you want to do is get your website up immediately, as fast as you can. You want to get your domain, but you want the website up so that Google will already start crawling it. And number one. And number two, in so many cases, you're gonna start looking at affiliate marketing, and you need to get the website up before the affiliates will approve you. It's real easy to get an affiliate arrangement going, especially like with Amazon or something like that. But let me go back over here. This is over at that over the new magazine, but you'll see, like this guy, I looked at this article. This guy's making $160,000 a month. And I thought, you hear that kind of stuff all the time. But no, this was on CNBC, and this was NBC. They interviewed this guy. This guy was on welfare. He was on food stamps. And he got involved in affiliate marketing. And in YouTube, just like this, just like we're doing a YouTube channel, he got involved in that. And this guy, and of course, it took him like 10 years to do this. He didn't get there overnight. He's making $160,000 a year. But you get more and more people that get into affiliate marketing when you get into what cookies are, and so on. Once you determine what kind of enterprise you want to get involved with, almost all enterprises, almost everybody gets involved now in affiliate marketing, because the affiliate, they generate passive income 24/7. Somebody comes to your website, they click on a link, just like I did with that calculator. Somebody goes and they purchase the goods, you're going to get paid. You see, so it makes it so much easier. It just makes your business and your life a whole lot better. And with what's going on with inflation right now in the economy, more and more people are looking to get involved in something like this, where they can not only create a great enterprise, but they can also earn money 24/7 with affiliate marketing. You see, so now we're always looking at this type of thing. Or in this case, where you've got mortgage note brokers, almost all mortgage note brokers, one way or another, get involved in other areas of real estate, almost always. For example, I mean, you got a website like this you just built that you can obviously put real estate on. What if you run into, for example, a lot of these guys that are flip and fixers, and all of a sudden, they've got to hold a note every once in a while, and you can always create an arrangement with a relationship with those people. Say, hey, look, if you want to go ahead and feature your real estate on my website, I don't have a problem with that. Just let me know when you get to the point you need to get rid of one of those websites or one of those notes. I'm your guy. And you can create those arrangements, you see, or you can actually, you see people every once in a while that actually have a little bit of an advertising fee, you see. So there's really no end to it. It goes on and on and on, but you're always looking for some kind of an affiliate relationship, an advertising relationship, or something with these websites. And the reason is they've become so easy to update, just like I showed you 5 minutes ago. It's so simple to do. Okay, so with that, I'm probably going to cut this off for the night. I actually went more into the Elementor than I normally. We're going to put some YouTubes up for this Elementor, specifically on these websites, because it's so easy to do, and the websites are so inexpensive. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go for tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build the channel up. And I'm going to put the URLs underneath here to DataMax. So if you're looking for a good little business, if you're looking for to become a mortgage note broker, we've got a lot of We've got a lot of training. As a matter of fact, I didn't even say that. I probably should do this too. If you go to, well, let's take a look at this. Okay, this is our IACFB. This is the Academy we use to train all of our factoring brokers, which is a really great business. However, a lot of our factoring brokers get involved in notes, so mortgage notes. So if I go to Factoring 404, well, we have literally a training area for mortgage notes back here. We keep all kinds of information about mortgage notes and how to learn that business. We even teach you how to, for example, remember when we went to Amazon and purchased the calculator? Here's the calculator basics. We got videos, and we show you how to do all of these calculations. Purchase a brand new note, determine a note balance, value a missing link, a variable, purchase a payment stream. And we show you exactly how to do it. Put your fingers on the calculator and so on. So we have a complete training area. Most of what we're dealing with in IACFB is with factoring. And this is the factoring training area here. But like I said, we've got all of our factors. We learn more and more and more. There's so many areas in business finance and consumer finance. Here, you're talking about all of the business finance with a factor as a factoring broker. Okay, we've got training, and we also in this particular area, I showed you the new magazine for DataMax. We have right here the IACFB magazine, which is our magazine for our brokers that are factoring brokers. And we actually have a little bit in here on mortgage notes and so on, but this is primarily for financing for businesses. It's commercial. When you get into the mortgage note area, it's more consumer. Okay. So a complete magazine here. This is a great magazine. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go tonight. And again, make sure you subscribe. We're gonna get this more and more videos for DataMax in the DataMax side of the business. So you'll see more and more websites and website opportunities with the new magazine and through DataMax itself. So with that, I'm going to make sure that I'll get the URLs in the information below the video. And with that, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.